This is Ludlith, the new mythic garden visitor in Hypixel Skyblock's newest update, the Greenhouse, an expansion to the garden focused on crop automation, mutations, and more. Originally, I planned to show off the new greenhouse and get a ton of work done in it. However, this one visitor completely ruined my month. You see, serving him is the condition to unlocking the next dragon pet, the Rose Dragon. All you need to do is wait for him to show up. He can't be that rare, right? Hope you enjoy. But yeah, welcome to Greenhouse. Welcome, welcome. So, I don't really know that much about this update, besides that our first objective is going to be to try and unlock the garden plot. But yeah, so, this guy right here, the Carpenter, we need 8 enchanted melons, but he is the key to unlocking all of this stuff. Where is just... Oh, did they change this? I feel like this used to be enchanted melon block, but now it's not. Well, that's not enough, so I guess we're farming melons real quick. All right, there we go. We got ourselves the 15 melons. Let's go ahead and serve the Carpenter, and this gives us a hypercharged chip, but more importantly, the greenhouse blueprint. So there we go. What does this do? This looks like a chip or a chart or something. Temporary farming fortune gives... Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. Right now, we need to give the greenhouse blueprint. Yo, that looks sick. Mutations, what? Okay, I think we give this to Sam. Yep, what's this? A blueprint for the greenhouse? Do you know what this means? No, I actually don't. We can build our own greenhouse. Okay, so I think what we do is we just go over to the desk and I'll wait for Sam to finish yapping. Oh, wait, we need to gather resources? What? What do you mean? 64 enchanted oak? I don't have this. What is this? Really? Really? We're doing this now? Do I at least have the sand? Come on. I have the sand, right? Yes, I have the sand. So we need a stack of enchanted oak. I don't think I have a foraging sack yet. All right, I guess we're gonna go do some foraging. Okay, hopefully that is enough for what we need. All right. Now we have enough resources to build the greenhouse. Paste the greenhouse plot on a plot at the desk. I think I want to get rid of this plot because mushrooms don't really work anymore. So this is plot 12. Let me just make sure I have the preset saved in case I ever want it again. But let's see here. Plot 12. Okay, yeah, I already have this done. So where is it? Convert to greenhouse. Turn this plot into a greenhouse, allowing for different kinds of crops to grow. Sure, let's do it. All right. I guess while that's building here, we have some visitors we can look at. This is a new one. We need 6 mutant netherwort. Do I have enough wart for this? It is very laggy. No, I don't. Okay. You I'll keep. You can go away. You... What is a quick draw chip? I'll keep you just in case. Trinity, you're a new visitor. What do you want? Kane, I got you. I don't got you. I'll get you later. And here's the greenhouse being built. All right, I'll let you guys watch this real quick. All right, we got the stuff to... Whoa! Weaver! Oh my god. Dude, holy heck! I guess here's the obvious answer. Dude, Weaver, dude, what? Again, you literally again, dude, Weaver. For you guys watching on YouTube, 50,000 bits on Twitch is $500. Weaver just donated $1,000. I don't know what to do. Thank you? What do I do? Dude, are you sure about this? Okay, so I think I was gonna serve these visitors, right? I'm a little disoriented still, but we need to serve this visitor right here. Trinity is a unique visitor. Taizo right here is also a unique visitor, so let's go ahead and do that. Dragon Essence, that's pretty cool. Have I served you before? And you give junk, so I don't care. Have I served you before? Yes, and you give junk, so I don't care. What about the Alchemist? A quick draw chip. Let's find out what this is. So what is this? Decreases the time for visitors to appear. That's pretty cool. Redeem chips to increase their rarity. So do I just complete Jeff's quest? Okay. So Jeff is over there. We'll take care of him in a minute. Seraphine, I don't have enough pain. I actually need to go get a little bit more. Okay. Let me do that, and then we'll go actually take a look at Greenhouse now. All right, so here we are in the greenhouse. We have the Carpenter and Sam. Let's talk to Sam first, because I'm guessing she will probably say less. All right, now let's get to work. It's time to plant our first crop. Oh, I just closed the menu instantly. Never know what that was gonna be. Okay, plant a carrot. Let's plant it on the edge here. All right, crops need water to grow. Use this watering can to water the plot. Hydro can 1000. I'm guessing this is important, so we'll go ahead and favorite it. And then do I just hold right click? Oh, Okay, yeah, you just hold right click on this and it'll water your crop up like that. So there we go. Now it's fully watered. Okay, yeah, new objective, water the carrot, done. Now what? So the carrot's starting to grow, it'll be ready to harvest soon. So we gotta wait for it to be ready to harvest. Looks like it's almost done. You should be able to harvest it now. Do I want to use my carrot? I'm gonna imagine I want to use the carrot hoe. All right, so let's do that. There we go. I don't know if that matters, but we got some carrots. It didn't look like we got very much. Okay, now you're familiar with the basics. Let's move on to more advanced techniques. Planted crops in the greenhouse applies buffs and debuffs. Okay, let's visualize this to help. Plant 2 wheat seeds next to each other and water them. Okay, so just like that. And then we water them. I'm guessing we have to water both. And there we go. Plant diagnostics tool. View the detailed properties of a plant. Okay, so then do I right click this? Wheat, size 1 by 1. Okay, so there's a bunch of different perks and stuff in here. That is very confusing. All right, so it looks like there's 8 stages. Interesting. Has effects. Increases yield by 20%. Okay. Sometimes when you grow crops next to each other, a mutation will eventually sprout nearby. Interesting. It's limited to 16 hours of AFK. Okay, so it's 16 hours for the crop to fully grow, I think. For what it needs to do is surround empty pieces of farmland with 4 wheat crops in a plus shape. So like that? And I'll just put that there just to have. Okay, they're all watered. Oh, okay, it's doing it for me. It's doing it for me. There we go. Ooh, that looks fancy. All right. Harvest the mutation. Do I need to use a tool when farming these? I don't actually know. I don't think so. So this is called a dust grain. Interesting. Oh, we're a greenhouse expert? I understand almost nothing, but sure. Okay, now I have to talk to the carpenter, but what is this first? Complete Beth's quest to analyze this crop. Okay, we can't do that yet. So the carpenter will teach us more stuff, I'm guessing? Oh, nope, he just finishes the quest. Talk to him anytime you want to see your mutation. What? Oh my god, that's a lot of mutations. Okay. So we have to do different combinations of plants to get different mutations and fill up all of this stuff, I'm guessing. And it looks like he's willing to tell us what some of these are. What do you mean fire? What? Lone lily, 0 adjacent crop. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So I won't worry about that too much right now. There's a crop guide. Okay, so this is all stuff that you guys don't really need to know. I'll look at that later. Unlocking plant slots. So when we break any crops or mutations in the garden, we can get these things called eternal vines or ethereal vines, which give us more slots in our greenhouse. So we want to be doing that. I have no idea if... Okay, it doesn't appear that using a tool matters in the greenhouse. So that's good to know. All right, so I think that takes care of most of greenhouse. We'll come back to this a little bit later, but there's more stuff we got to explore right now. Well, look at that. We already got Beth. I've been thinking a lot about the lab we found. I think there's more to do with it than just plushies. You need 12 enchanted cookies? That's like the most obnoxious thing to make in garden. All right, Beth, let me get you your cookies. Whoa, what are you? You're new. Got ourselves a new pest. Oh, server lag. Hey. 8 milestones? Hold up. I just got 8 milestones from that. That's kind of insane. So that was the moonflower stuff. So what do we got here? Enchanted and night switch. Ooh. Oh, it's for sunflower minion. Okay. A crow pet. Interesting. Wait, this is from foraging already. I thought. No, that's crow shard. This is a new pet. Lowers the cooldown of abilities. That's actually really nice. Oh yeah, and the new ultimate enchantment, crop fever. This will be nice. This is for tools. Okay. That's nice. I'm glad that there's finally a tool. And then of course the moonlight crystal, which is an upgrade to the night crystal finally at long last. That's pretty hype. All right, we got the cookies for Beth. Let's go ahead and do that. Next we have to investigate the underground lab. I sort of forgot where this was. Let me pull up Beth's wiki right here. So the underground lab, I think, is in the desert settlement, right? We have to go to 175, 470. It's a middle. This is not 175. This is the wrong block. Hypixel, this is the wrong block. I would like 500 Devon drills as compensation. That is off by a single block. Anyway, hello, Beth. Is it just me or is this place like very different? I feel like it's different. All right, we know Jake's been hiding things, so they're bringing closer to the truth. All right, there's one more chunk of this update, I believe, and it is the guy whose name is Jeff. Hey there, my name's Jeff. Have you picked up a specialized farming tool? Yes, I have many. I have many of them, and some of them are probably better than yours, Mr. Jeff. That's right. Anyway, farming using one of these tools gives you sawdust. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's either sawdust or sawdust. I'm gonna say sawdust this video. If I'm wrong, oh well. Once you get your hands on one, swing by me and see, and I'll teach you about ships. Hello. Got myself a real farming tool, that's right. Once the tool hits level 15, you have to upgrade it before it can reach level 30. Interesting. So I think mine's already upgraded because it's level 40. All right. What is this? A crop shot chip. Redeem chips to increase their rarity. 3 farming fortune per chip level. Cool. Okay. I'll save that for now. But first he said, you might have noticed something new. Sawdust you'll start earning just by using your tool from now on. Cool. So Sawdust upgrades chips. Okay, so let's use the chip he gave us, the crop shot chip. All right, now it says 4 more until the epic upgrade. Nice. I've added a chip menu to your Skyblock garden. You can now have as many chips as you want. Just keep on upgrading them with Sawdust. Chips can be found all over the place. Okay, so we have a couple different chips actually. If I go back in here, we have Quick Draw and Hypercharge. Hypercharge gives us farming fortune, or it increases temporary farming fortune buffs. And this one decreases visitor spawn time. So let's open the chips menu now, and I have 200 million retroactive Sawdust. Okay, yeah, these are not cheap. These are not cheap at all. So let's go ahead and upgrade the crop shot chip first for farming fortune. Oh, okay, so it's already maxed, but I need more of the actual chips to increase the rarity. Good. Quick Draw, we can go ahead and upgrade maxed, and I might as well do Hypercharge as well. So yeah, that was only, what, 15 or 16 million Sawdust? Not too bad. Reset farming chips. Oh, okay. Oh, so the higher rarity of the chip, the higher level you can max it at. Good to know. So we gotta get all these. Are any of these good? Ooh, pest chance is nice. More copper, good. Farming wisdom, don't care. Farming tool experience, meh. Rare items and breaking crops, maybe. Crop fortune during Jacobs. And more base crops in greenhouse. Okay, so we want this evergreen chip and the vermin vaporizer. Those are the 2 I think I care about the most, but obviously we want them all. So hopefully we'll find a couple while I'm playing garden. But yeah, I gotta go mess around for 2 hours, I guess, while waiting for the greenhouse. So we'll do that. We'll do some visitors. Actually, yeah, visitors unlocking unique ones would probably be really good to do. Okay, yeah, so there's 2 new chips in Anita right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get 5 of these Mecha Mine chips so we can see what it looks like to have a epic chip. So there we go. Now it says it's upgraded to epic. And if I go to the chip thingy, wherever it is, right here, Mecha Mine increases the farming tool experience we give. So that's what leveled these up. Now, most of my tools are probably maxed, but there are a couple new ones. So I'm guessing that it's probably a good thing to invest in this. So hopefully that's not too expensive. Doesn't look like it was too bad. I need 16 more chips to make it legendary. Oh my goodness. Can I even get close to that? Like if I convert all of my metals to silver and then to gold? Oh, and Jacob's down, so I can't even claim my mine right now, but we can get 8 of these. So we can at least start working towards getting the legendary. But yeah, I gotta wait for Jacob to be back up to claim the rest of them. There we go. All right, so I wrapped up my stream here, and so far we've been doing pretty good progress. However, I do think that we're in a little bit of a point where I now need to start working on our next big thing, because a greenhouse more or less take care of itself. We'll come back here every once in a while and check on these guys, but my main focus right now is getting this new pet called the Rose Dragon, and you can see it's not even in the search bar yet. How you get it is through a special visitor over here in the visitor logs. We go to never completed an offer. It's right here. However you pronounce it, I don't know. To unlock them, we need to serve 100 unique visitors. I am currently at 88. So I've gone through and unlocked a lot of these visitors, and we just gotta hope, where is it? Never completed an offer, unlocked. Okay, yeah. So all these guys I've unlocked, we need to serve 12 of them. So I'm just gonna do a lot of generic farming, stock up materials, and cycle visitors to try and get 100 of these unlocked, so we can unlock that mythic NPC and hopefully at least see. I don't think we're getting the Rose Dragon today, but I want to at least have the option to see the visitor, so we know what to work for. So I guess let the generic garden grinding commence. You know what we haven't had in a while? A new fire sale. Check this out, the Rainbow Rune 3 that you put on throwing axes. If we take this out of the community center, look at that. That looks so cool. So much better than the original particle. If you guys want to pick up this brand new fire sale rune, be sure to use code TOAD on the Hypixel store when you scoop up gems for anything. You get a 5% discount on your whole order, and I get a kickback from your purchase. It really does help the channel out more than you could possibly imagine. Thank you to everyone that's used code TOAD in the past. Y'all are absolutely awesome. I was trying out pest farming with the new jelly you can spray on gardens to get some of the new pests that give like sunflowers and stuff, because I need sunflowers right now to serve Vincent, the legendary visitor we just got, and I just got this vermin vaporizer chip, which gives us 3 pest chance per chip level. Does that mean I can really just get 30 pest chance right now if I wanted to? Because that's kind of crazy. Oh, dude. Oh, that's strong. That's amazing. That is fantastic, dude. We are at, what is it? If I put my slug pet on and go back to farming, we have 319 pest chance in fermental armor, not even in our biohazard armor, which is just crazy. So I'm gonna keep at this until the spray I used runs out, and then I gotta actually mine some cactus, and then we'll serve these visitors and see where we're at. Oh, there's another upgrade I totally missed. If I go over to here to fill up, we can go to the Pest Hunter wares, and there is a Pest Hunter relic. I completely forgot about this. We can upgrade our Pest Hunter artifacts. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. That is 20 more pest chance, which is just ridiculous. Putting up to what, 340 something? I don't even know. That's pretty crazy though. Unfortunately, these sunflowers are taking quite a while. I'm gonna have to farm for like 4 or 5 hours to get this done, so we may not serve him for a little while. While I'm here, let's check on the greenhouse, see how these guys are doing, and oh, we got something here. What is that? Oh, it was just cocoa beans. I didn't get anything special from that. Was I supposed to maybe let it grow more? Oh, I broke something. Uh-oh. I think I messed up. Well, they're on stage 3 now, except this one that I broke for some reason. That's a little unfortunate. Hopefully we get one here, and I'm gonna try not to mess that one up. We'll see. I kind of forgot that there are actually just plots for like sunflowers and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and get one of these started. Now, I'm not gonna show all 3 of these because that would be dumb, but there's 3 new crops. Actually, it looks like we can only farm 2 of them. But I'm gonna buy this Eclipse hoe right here, which is good for sunflowers, and I guess we gotta upgrade this thing. I need like an example hoe to know what I'm using here. I'll just grab my sugarcane hoe. So it looks like we need dedication, harvesting, and turbo sunflower. Well, I can grab a harvesting 6 book. That's really easy. And I'll grab some farming for dummies. Let's grab 5 of these. There we go. And I don't have something for bountiful, so I'm gonna go get blessed, which I do believe is over here. Yeah, there's blessed, and it should be dirt sheep to put on because it's uncommon. Wrong, Anvil, as always. Been a while since I did that wrong. Now it looks like we need cultivating. So let's grab that and throw that on there. And then how do I get dedication 4? That's with copper, isn't it? I don't know if I want to put dedication on that actually. So I think this is everything we need. Hopefully I'm not missing anything important. I think it looks good. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait for this to grow. I'll probably fix up the edges myself so it's actually like built properly. And then we'll try farming sunflowers. Can't believe I forgot the very important enchantment, replenish. So I actually, you know, can farm these things properly. Oh my. All right, so what do we need now? We need speed of 327. And I need to be facing -45. Okay, with a pitch of 0, just like that. There we go. And we should be ready to farm this now, so I guess we'll just try it out and see how this goes. This just feels a little bit weird because like the sunflowers aren't a full block. They're like barely any of a block. It like doesn't look like I'm breaking them all, but I am. I guess either way, this is what we're doing now, so guess I'll farm these for a little while until we have enough to serve Vincent. What just happened? I just fell through the floor? Huh? How did I do that? Hold on, I did this and then what? I have no idea how I did that. That is weird. All right, let's not mess it up this time. Let's go ahead and use the plant diagnostic tool on this. It says it's fully grown. So I'm assuming I can just right click to harvest it or left click. What? See, I didn't get it again. I don't understand this thing. Why didn't it, like, did I have to use this, the cocoa chopper, or what? I have no idea. Well, it seems like we messed it up again, or maybe it's only a chance you obtain it. I have no idea. I guess I'll set these up and try again? Man, I don't know. So apparently, I forgot there's a mutation sack. We have 2 of them. I have 2 of these things, so I guess I need to go analyze this in the lab again. Let me do that real quick, because that game was kind of difficult. Alright, little update for y'all. If I do recipe red, we can make a bunch of these enchanted red mushroom blocks right here. I can make 7 of them, and we can serve, I believe it is the farm merchant, I think is the one I need to accept. Yes. There we go. And if we go ahead and check our visitor logbook, we can see never completed an offer. Wherever it is, can I filter by rarity? There we go. Luadella we now have unlocked and can visit our garden. I've heard this NPC is extremely rare, so I have no idea how long this is going to take, but once we serve this NPC what they request, we will unlock some NPC in the hub that will sell us the Rose Dragon. So I want to try and get this visitor today. I don't know if that's going to happen. That is quite luck dependent, but all of the guys that I don't really care about. Ooh, quick draw chip. Yes, please. But yeah, most of these visitors I'm going to not accept unless they're high rarity, so I can get as much copper as I can for my crops. But I'm going to be shifting most of my focus over to the mutations now and trying to get these up. You can check, I put down mushrooms because that's what I need. I have like a list on my screen of all of the stuff I need because I want to unlock the chloronite right here. And I need 5 of them because if I go into the farming collection and go to, I think it's sunflower, the sundial right here, give this item to Sam to permanently unlock the crop speed setting. This is a command you can type to change your speed without rancher boots on your garden. I need 5 of these, obviously, so that requires its own tree. I basically have to mutate mushrooms to make something, and then something else to make something. Those 2 things make one thing, and I need to do that whole separate tree again for something else. Combine those 2 things, and that gets me chlora, whatever it's called, which is going to take me a while, but luckily I have a while before I need to get this video out, so we should be able to get that no problem. So yeah, I'm going to be taking care of mutations, and I guess I'm just going to be doing some generic garden grinding over the next, I don't know, week or 2 here. And I'll see if we're going to be able to get that new visitor, or if anything interesting happens as usual, I'll cut back. But I guess I'll get to work. Okay, it took me a minute to figure out what this is, but I just got an item called a Helianthus right here, which is, I think it's the Crappie Squash Fermento. I think it's the final one. And you can see that 9 of them makes a condensed one, and there's actually an armor upgrade set for Fermento armor called Helianthus Armor, which takes 2 condensed ones each, so we're gonna need 8 of these in total, which is 72 of this rare item I just got, along with a ridiculous amount of sunflowers and moonflowers, which, yeah, I'm not looking forward to this recipe, oh my god. And the helmet recipe just doesn't work for whatever reason, so don't know what to do about that, but there's also a relic, it looks like. We can upgrade the fermento artifacts. We need 2 sets of 72 of these oh my goodness, I need like 150 of these darn things. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Well, I figured while we're cycling visitors, what I may do is try and upgrade some of the farming tools that I haven't yet that got new tiers in some update a while ago. You can see our cocoa chopper is just tier 1. We can actually make this to tier 2 with some Jacob's tickets and some cookies. So let's go ahead and make ourselves 40 cookies right here. We should have plenty to do that. Yes, we do. And on our island, we should have Jacob's tickets somewhere. Maybe. It says I have 483 in my sacks, but I cannot find them. Here's one. Where are my Jacob's tickets? It says they're in my sacks, but like if I do this, they're very much not. So, oh, what? Look, I can't even put this one in my sack. I have to find my Jacob's tickets. Give me a bit. Shout out to our guild master that actually let me get them out. So now we have our Jacob's tickets, so I can go ahead and combine these. I actually need the cookies real quick. Let's grab those, put our cocoa chopper in the middle and our cookies like that with 4 stacks of Jacob's tickets. And we can upgrade this into the cocoa chopper too, losing our texture, but that's fine. Not too worried about that. Alright, so tier 3 is going to cost, yeah, even more cookies, but this isn't that expensive. I can get this done pretty quick. Oh wait, I didn't have replay buffer on. What is this? Fire in a bottle. I've never seen this before. Can be used at Philip to upgrade the mousetrap into the vermin trap. Oh? Oh? Is this good? Let me see. Hold on. Let me grab one of these. I'll just do this, I guess. That's probably fine. We'll do that. So if I go this, I grab a mousetrap. So what does this say? Field mice are 3 times more likely, and it can catch up to 3. So if I go talk to Philip here, and we go to probably Pest Hunter Wares, we can upgrade this into the vermin trap. Oh, so now we can hold 4 pests, and we have more chance at field mice. Awesome, okay. We still have a maximum of 3 traps though, but that's fine. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, then we'll have to keep an eye out for those. I've just been told that after literal days of waiting, Jacob is back. Oh yes, there we go. Let's bulk claim all of these things. Look at that. We got an overclocker, 256 tickets, 20 carnival tickets, and all of these things. 3 gold medals. That was a lot less than I thought I was going to. Backpack, save me. Well, that'll have to do. I don't think I have anywhere I can store these Jacob's tickets right now. I'll store them in here, I guess. We do have 10 overclocks though, which is good. That is the max amount we need to fully upgrade a tool. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, so I'm just going to kind of save them for now. But more importantly, we can go to Anita's shop and convert all of these medals into their higher tiers like this. And now we have 5 gold medals. Okay. So I think I want to, how many more Mecha Mine chips do I need? 7 more. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy a couple of these because I want to get this thing to legendary as soon as I can. So let's do that. And now we only need 3 more gold medals to max out the Mecha Mine chip. So that's good. Still no sign of that new visitor I've been looking for yet. Been trying to cycle these as much as I can, but no luck so far. I'll keep going. Oh, right. I have these 2 ethereal vines wherever they are. I think they're in my garden sack. Yeah, so I got these. What is this? Click on green clay to expand your soil. There must be an optimal way to do this. So I've heard that I think I have these set up wrong. I actually want to have them in a 2x2 right here. So if I do that, I'm trying to think where would be the next place to put things. I don't know. I don't think it matters that much for the first couple, but I'm going to try and make this more of like a square first, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, you get ethereal vines by just breaking mutations, and I want to try and unlock a bunch more of these slots before I start actually trying to get all of the unique mutations and get the important ones I need for various things in Greenhouse. But yeah, I definitely got to redo this setup at some point, but I just don't really want to right now, so I'm not going to. Oh, hey, look, a green bandana. That's actually really nice. I'm gonna save that for the, whatever it's called, the Rose Dragon, I think. I think it's the best pet item. So that's pretty cool. Do any of you have anything useful? Well, look what we have here. I just finished a stream. I'm sorry if my voice sounds dead, but look at this. We are in 2nd place in the Skyblock elections. I am adding a Mythic Skatha to the game and a little bit more than that, but the idea is Mythic Skatha. It's gonna be great. Hopefully we can hold 2nd place. This video will come out way after this election ends. Let's see if we can hold 2nd. I'm gonna go rest my voice or something and then get back to some more garden, but there we go. Just want to show you guys. This is awesome. Thank you everyone that voted for me in election 5. Y'all are awesome. Please, vines this time. Any vine, please? Thank you, finally. About time. Hey, we got 2 actually. That's really good. It's been like a couple days since I got a vine, which is a little annoying, but that's okay. So wait, what did I need to do here? I need to put, I think 1 here and 1 here. Yeah, that way I can place pumpkins there and we get, now I might have messed that up actually. Can you, like, refund vines? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I messed that up. Whoops. Guess I need some more. Wait a minute, you're not supposed to be here. How are you here? It's not the Great Spook. I don't care. Free unique visitor. That's... wow, okay. I really did not expect that. You know what, that's fine. I really don't mind. I'm still just waiting for, I think it's Ludleth. I kept pronouncing it wrong. I think it's called Ludleth. The mythic visitor, he's just nowhere to be found. It's been a week, dude. It's literally been a week of me waiting here all day for visitors, and he's just not here. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep waiting. I guess while I have you guys here for this clip, let's go ahead and go to our greenhouse and see if we can get anything nice or not. Does it matter that I have 8 pests on my garden while I'm grabbing greenhouse stuff? I don't know. I do know that we have more vines right now, though. I have 2 more ethereal vines. I don't really know where to put them, though, and I'm going to stop messing up, so I'm just not going to use them until I have time to research that. But yeah, I'm going to go back to waiting for Ludleth to show up on this darn garden. You can't make this up. The rhino showed up. I now have both mythic visitors that are not Ludleth. This couldn't be any worse. I can't believe this. Stupid rhino, man. Come on, why? I don't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna keep waiting. I mean, next time we get a mythic, it's guaranteed to be Ludleth, but it took literal days for the rhino. It's gonna take another few days again. 15 seconds till this election ends. And look at that. We're right there in 2nd place. So, I guess we'll see what that means. I've never placed top 3 before. And we just got kicked out of the thing here. And it looks like there we are. Right up here. Look at that in the number 2 spot. We get, I believe, 2 perks, I'm pretty sure. So I get to choose between 2 major perks. I believe I'm choosing the Finnegan Pest Eradicator and Mining Fiestas, which will be for the, like, from now till the end of December from when I'm playing the game. I think this video is going up sometime in January. Hey, look at that. There we go. So we actually have the misspelling right here in 4th. They didn't take it out. which is crazy. And Ascent PvP apparently jumped up in votes in the last few seconds. I think in the last hour, they jumped up to 7th, which is awesome. Congrats to you guys. Congrats to everyone that made it in. And I guess I gotta go submit my custom perk idea, so that is absolutely crazy. Why are people saying first is me? I'm definitely not first. I'm definitely second. Interesting. Well, I guess that's cool. I don't know what's going on with the chat right here. Different people getting first. But yeah, I guess while I'm here, let's go ahead and use these quick draw chips and use these hypercharged chips. Looks like I do need a couple more still to level those up. I'll keep doing my garden stuff. You know how it is. Feels a little weird going multiple days without recording, but I took a couple days off for the holidays. You know how it is. We have these 3 new chips. The Synthesizer, Hypercharge, and Evergreen. Let's go ahead and consume these. We are almost done with our Hypercharge. And that leaves only Soul Edge and Overdrive left we need to find, which actually is just purchase. So these are really, really easy. I still have a ton of soda, so I think I just want to go ahead and... Do I have all these maxed out? I don't have Evergreen maxed out. So there we go. Let's do that. That gives us more base crops in the greenhouse, which I don't think we really care about. Greenhouse-based crops. Hold on, let me clear these visitors out of here. Still looking for Ludlith, by the way. We are now just about 2 weeks into this, and I still don't know. I don't know how he's not here. I really don't know. Like, yeah, I'm not actively farming, but like every, 20 minutes, I cycle 3 visitors, and I've been doing this for literally almost 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, this is day 13, which is insane. We should have a bunch of crops in the greenhouse. I really need to go through and replant these correctly at one point, because this is not the optimal setup anymore, but I just am gonna keep doing this until I'm actually ready to keep going back to Skyblock, which will probably be in like 2 days-ish. That's when everything kind of chills down over here and I can get back to work. So we'll leave that going, and unless Ludless shows up, I'll probably see you in a couple days again. 16 days I waited for you, dude. 16 days of me sitting here and cycling visitors. Get out of here. Get out of here. Have you ever seen this before? Have you ever seen back to back to back, like in a line like this, not actually like, back to back to back, of course. 3 mythic visitors. I waited so long for this. Ludlith, how are you? You are amassed quite a fortune. I have an antiquity that might interest you, however, I wouldn't sell to just anybody you know. So you need 11 enchanted golden carrots. I don't have that. Can I make them? Yes, I can. All right, let me make sure I have, let me like equip my mosquito pet, because this guy gives a lot of XP, and I haven't leveled this thing yet. Let me also grab a tool with cultivating on it real quick. I think this will be fine. All right, Ludlith, here you go. I can't believe this. Finally, dude. At last. There we go, Ludlith. All right. So he says, he has something to give us. I won't sell to just anybody. I need something in return. What do you say? We serve him. He says, I'm glad we're in agreement. Meet me in the hub. We'll discuss our business then. Let's go ahead and go to the hub, and I believe I know where this is. I want to say it's over here? I'm not actually certain. Well, I thought it was by the graveyard. Is it maybe by the park? Let me look it up real quick. He's over here. Okay. Hello, how are you? And there it is. The Rose Dragon Egg, the next dragon pet in Skyblock. And I've heard this thing is a monster to get and is a monster for farming. So we're gonna have to get it, but as you can see, 500 million coins, 20,000 copper, 5 condensed Tilanthius, which I believe would be 45 of those, which are dropped like the same way Crappie, Fermento, and Squash are, but they're stupidly rare from the new crop. So 45 of these is actually like a ridiculous amount. And I believe those are 5 legendary tier mutations, which we've barely touched on this video because I spent half of this time waiting for this guy. But I guess that's gonna be our next goal. But yeah, since I gotta spend some time learning how to make all of these different mutations and the optimal places to put my vines for the greenhouse, we're gonna go ahead and start working through all of these in the next video to try and get closer to that rose dragon. And of course, the I think it's called the sundial? I don't know, it's somewhere in here. Yeah, this item right here that I really, really want. I gotta learn more about the greenhouse, so we're gonna do that in the next episode. So that's gonna be it for this episode of Hypixel Skyblock IRONMAN. If you enjoyed or are looking forward to the next one, be sure to leave a like down below. Of course, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel or just haven't already. And if everybody ranks gems file sales off the Hypixel store, or if you're picking up a copy of Hytale, be sure to use code TOAD at checkout. It is the best way to support the channel. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you, everyone that does use code TOAD. Y'all are awesome. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.